Welcome to another edition of the Sports Report. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back, baby. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Port. I am your host and producer for the day, Tony. We have a great episode for you guys today, dude. We have Michael Theophil over there on the couch. What's up, dude? And we have a very special guest on the table, Michael Buckto. What's going on, bud? Here we go. How we feeling today, dude?
I'm good.
Excited to be on the show?
I'm excited because I'm in Barnes' spots.
Hell yeah, dude. Barnes still on assignment.
Because Barnes is in Cabo, Mexico, just chilling.
He is just chilling with the hat on. We saw the hat. Looking good on the beach, dude.
And he's looking like a guy who just came off his ranch and whipping Tatum, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. That's awesome. So you're pretty pumped for the show today, huh?
Oh, I'm excited.
Let's go. Me too. You know why I'm excited? Because with you two here for the very first time in a long time, we're going to be starting in the world of the National Basketball Association.
The Bulls LeBron James at the buzzer. He banks in the three, and the Lakers win the game.
And the Lakers win the game. Speaking of which, they did exactly that last night. Michael, you're a Lakers fan, no?
Yes, I am.
All right, dude. Did you happen to watch the game last night?
Yes, I watched the whole game, and boy, did they look dominant.
Mm-hmm. Looks like the Lakers beat the Mavs 127-110. That's gonna make you feel pretty. How do you feel about the Lakers season so far, bud?
You know, it's kind of up and down because some nights they're really great, and then some nights they just suck.
Yeah, very true. That's pretty dope. Last night, though, Anthony Davis, 28 points, 12 of 17 from the field. Of course, James had 25 points of his own. The entire starting five, all plus on the court. Love to see that. I mean, you got to feel pretty good about AD staying relatively healthy this year, no?
Yeah. Yes, I do feel good about it. He's been going out of his mind lately.
Oh, yeah? He's been going off?
He's been having good games.
Let's go,
but
dude.
They've been losing most of them.
Mm-hmm. LeBron James is your favorite on the team?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely, like by far. The double thumbs up.
By far.
That's the by far thumbs up. Where do you see the Lakers going this season? You think they're gonna
you see, that's a little bit confusing because something tells me that they can make a finals appearance with a healthy LeBron and AD in the playoff. They can't be stopped.
Mm-hmm. But if those two are kind of like,
but if those two are banged up, then I don't see it, honestly.
Who do you see in the finals at the end of the day?
In the finals at the end of the day,
like let's say Lakers stay healthy, so I guess maybe Lakers.
So let's say Lakers stay healthy, right? I'm saying Lakers and Celtics.
Oh wow! And wouldn't that be a historical matchup, Michael?
You'd love that.
Yeah, dude.
We'd be watching all the games together.
Oh
Definitely.
yeah,
in here.
Yes.
Oh, definitely in here. Maybe even at the Horseshoe too. You were,
yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what? Yeah. How'd you enjoy the Horseshoe when you were there?
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, me too. It's a great bar.
Yeah, it's a great place.
We're going back there this Sunday. This Sunday, big episode. Brian's return is going to be on Sunday, actually. Yeah, Barnes' return on Sunday at the Sports Port.
I'll be back at school, so I won't be able to make it.
Oh, that's all right,
it's
dude.
okay.
Yeah. You can tune in on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We'll be talking divisional rounds and stuff. Can't wait for that, dude.
Let's check out other comments, shall we?
Oh, yeah, dude. Let's go. You're just
Michael?
like Brian, huh?
Michael?
I love it.
Oh, you want Michael's comments?
No, Michael, read off of the comments.
You got it. You got it. We have Josh B saying, let's go. I have to say.
Let's go! Let's go!
What a game in corner last night. Happy Thursday, fam. Hashtag TCA, hashtag sports, hashtag DTV. And then Nick Main says, let's go.
Nick Main on the Let's Go train,
Sports
baby.
boys.
Absolutely love it. Appreciate it, Nick. Yeah, what a gaming corner we had last night. Michael, I don't know if you saw, but we streamed for about 4.5 hours last night. Yeah, we were playing Smash Bros, Mario Kart. We had a few fans join us. Keith and Josh M. What a time, dude. They were so much fun. Definitely worth staying up late for some late night gaming, dude.
Definitely.
It was dope. I had some good snackages too. Always need that. Let's go on the list of the rest of the NBA scores last night. Obviously, we had Michael's Knicks actually won last night, 109 to 94. Julius Randle, 31 points, 8 rebounds.
I hear it. Yeah, no, we were talking about. I'm still, bittersweet. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. It still seems like, honestly, listening to ESPN radio, I feel like a lot of people call in and they almost like, I don't want to say make excuses, but almost feel like Randall could still be like that number one guy.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you agree with that, Michael?
I mean, I agree. Yeah, but we got to be seeing this from him every game.
Yeah, true.
And not to mention, the Celtics improved to 20-0 at home. 20 dubs and 0 losses at home.
Wait, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm not joking. Look.
Wow, they're undefeated at home.
I was telling Michael they play a 2-3 zone with Drew Holiday as the big man.
But however, they've got a big test coming up tomorrow night against the Denver Nuggets at home. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens there.
Yeah,
it should be interesting. I mean, we just saw the 76ers hold off the Nuggets in Philly the other night. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was.
It was dope to see Embiid. And I don't know, man. Jokic seemed like he was a little gassed at the end of the game.
Yeah, he did. Oh, yeah.
That doofy guy.
Wow.
He's doofy.
Anyhow,
dude.
The Raptors smoke the Heat and oh my God, the Cavs beating the shit out of the Bucks, 135 to 95. Donovan Mitchell with 31 points, 7 assists, and 3 steals.
That's a pretty great stat line right there.
That's not bad stats at all.
Is he coming in the Knicks, Michael?
The Mitchell?
Yeah. Do you think?
You see,
that's what the rumors are.
Michael, I think Cleveland loves him, honestly.
I know.
But the Knicks could really use another guy, They
really could.
Because I don't think Brunson can be carrying them all this long. Don't think he can be carrying. I'm speaking of, I'm going to the Lakers Knicks game in about a couple weeks.
Oh, that's awesome.
Are you so excited?
Yes.
Who are you going with?
My father.
Nice.
Who's a Knicks fan?
Michael.
Yes, sir.
His name is Michael too?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You're a Michael Jr.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's awesome.
Anyhow, the Bucks 3-point shooting, only 28%.
No Giannis last night.
Oh, that's why they got smoked.
And then Dame didn't really do much, only 17 points.
Let's see where this. So from 3-point limb, he went 1 for 5.
1 for 5, yeah, not great. Collectively, yeah, as a team, they were 12 of 42 from 3. That's not a way to win games.
No, it's not.
Do you think that's going to be an issue for the Bucks moving forward? I
mean, this happened because Giannis was out.
Right. But I mean, you tell me they can't they had to be forced to make all these threes. They couldn't get any interior penetration.
I mean, when you don't have Giannis,
yeah, it's tough too.
That's a big issue right there, my friend.
Yeah, for sure. So you kind of just chalk this up to no Giannis. Don't even worry about the Bucks at all. All right, fair enough. Let's see another game. Timberwolves 124 against the Pistons 117.
Barely beat them.
I know. And Pistons historically bad.
437.
Oh, so terrible, dude.
God,
poor
Pistons
Detroit.
Suck.
I mean, at least they have a couple other good teams in Detroit. That's good. We have the Magic just losing to the Hawks 106-104. Speaking of the Hawks, and then your Celtics took care of business over there. You mentioned at home, remaining undefeated at the TD Garden, beating the Spurs 117-98. But I mean, Spurs 7-33. I mean, it's kind of crazy how bad the Spurs are. That's kind of
not good.
Someone told me yesterday the Spurs were a good team, and I was thinking to myself, I know, I was thinking to myself, well, I don't follow basketball that much, but I'm pretty sure they're not doing well at all.
Well, you do know of Tatum though?
I do know of Tatum.
I'm a guy. I coming up in a storm.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. When's the last time you've seen the Celtics play?
Against the Lakers on Christmas Day, which unfortunately the Lakers couldn't pull it out.
Right. Wow, that's crazy. It was at TD Garden,
LA.
Oh, it was in. Oh, wow. That's awesome.
But however, the Lakers have them again in 2 weeks at TD Garden.
You gonna go?
I'll be at school.
Where do you go to school, Michael?
Upstate New York.
What school is it?
Fulton Montgomery Community College.
Oh, cool.
Nice. I started off at Housatonic Community College.
Oh, where did you end up?
Sacred Heart University.
For grad school.
What about you, Tom Selleck?
I started and ended my career at Sacred Heart.
Tony's
Okay.
a classic traditional.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, I got lucky.
No,
Plain cheese.
no.
I do like plain cheese
Okay.
pizza. I can go for some plain cheese
Okay,
pizza
now-
right now.
This big
Blah,
a big shout out to Barnes. So, how did you end up meeting Barnes?
I met him here on the Sports Port.
When?
Wow. I mean, I guess it wasn't too long after I first came here.
All those years ago.
So we're talking. I mean, we're into my 4th year here.
Wow.
So probably around 3.5 years ago, 3 years ago. We were doing the Sports Port, and Matt obviously was already here before me.
Matt.
Matt, dude, Matty G, dude.
Matty G.
And Matt was talking about like his boy from college, Eastern,
Yeah, that's right.
Barnes, like the great sports guy.
That's how Matt met Barnes.
Exactly, and that's how we met Barnes, dude. And then he came in. He hosted the show. He called it Downtown TV.
Yep.
And then
Downtime TV.
exactly, and the rest, as you know, is history, dude.
History.
Exactly, bud.
History.
That's pretty dope. You're going to the Celtics Lakers game. That's dope. So
Lakers,
basically,
Knicks.
you're doing Lakers Knicks.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's right. In 2 weeks, you said.
Yeah, because I think I'd be too out of control if I were to go to a Lakers Celtics game.
Yeah, I know. You may fight Tatum on the court.
Yeah.
I get too out of control, honestly.
Yeah.
I might fight Tatum.
That's
on the
awesome.
court.
So basically, you like anytime the Lakers are in town, you're like basically a lock to go to the game.
Well, the thing is, this is my first ever game.
Oh.
Because the tickets were ridiculously expensive,
Okay.
man.
Oh yeah, I bet, dude.
Yes, and
Especially if you versus the Knicks at the Garden too. I mean,
Yeah.
we try to go to Rangers games all the time. It's ridiculous.
so, Michael, I'm sorry, but I gotta go Lakers, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still a good man overall, but I gotta go them. I'm sorry.
I get it, man.
Anyhow,
I picked the Lakers too, honestly.
Lucas Talent from last night,
Yeah, let's hear it.
33 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists.
Wow.
Pretty solid.
That's a sick stat line.
It is.
Yeah, he's really good.
Oh yeah.
Looking at his stats in the season,
Honestly-
averaging 34 points a game, second in the league.
8 rebounds and 9 assists.
That's third in the league right there.
It's crazy.
That
Anyhow,
is crazy, dude.
Anywho.
he reminds me of a mini Dirk.
Yeah.
He is like
But
a
better.
Dirk,
Mm-hmm.
but better though.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he's clocked in here at 6'7".
Yeah.
I didn't realize he was that tall.
Yeah.
He's a big dog.
I just kind of assumed he was like, I don't know, 6'3".
No, he's a bigger guard.
That's crazy, dude. Good for him, I guess.
He's a big
6'7".
dog. I mean, anyhow,
You and Jay are weird with that stuff.
anyhow,
Me and Jason
Yeah,
would tell you about what?
Every time you hear someone's tall, you're like, oh, good for him. Oh.
Because that's dope to be
No,
tall.
it's not.
Why is it not?
Because have you seen people who are tall in like their 50s?
Yeah.
Not a long life expectancy. And if you don't play sports, which is like every tall person, so it's like 1 in a million people.
That's a stat you just pulled way out of your ass.
No.
Yes, it is. 1 in a
don't
million people.
Play sports.
One
so
in a
all the
million.
other ones,
Yeah.
what? It sucks.
I don't know about that one. dude.
anyhow, some sad news struck in the NBA yesterday that the Warriors assistant head coach
Yeah.
died at only 46 because of a heart attack.
I heard it at
know.
a team dinner, right? That's so sad. Oh,
That's just unexpected.
I know, very unexpected, and that's sad. So obviously, our condolences out to him and
Of
the
course.
family and the team,
Yeah.
obviously too. I mean, that's
Yeah,
tough.
and,
dude.
the Warriors canceled their game.
Yeah, I saw it was
Lots of-
postponed. It makes sense.
Yeah, because they can't go and play after that just happened.
Yeah. Again, like you said, so sudden and unexpected. So
Yeah.
awful. Yeah.
And he was only 46.
I know,
God.
dude.
Anyhow,
Last night Nets lost 103 to the Trailblazers, 105.
ouch,
dude.
Nets, ouch.
What's the deal? What do you think about Brooklyn, Michael?
Well, the thing is, I think Brooklyn has a lot of potential, but they're without Harden, KD, and Kyrie Irving,
Mhm.
and that could be a problem.
Yeah, I mean, you look at their lineup. I don't know. I mean,
That's
I know Spencer
pretty
Dinwiddie's
trash
Michael's
roster.
guy. Michael loves Spencer Dinwiddie. I know that.
Which
Yeah,
one?
No, I like Spencer.
Oh, you,
Dinwiddie,
okay.
Yeah.
What about Bridges, right? I feel like I've heard you talk about Bridges too.
he was out of Villanova.
Bridges?
He came right out of Villanova.
Yeah.
I remember watching him ball in March madness.
Mackay.
Oh, I like Mikal Bridges.
Mikal Bridges, dude. Villanova.
It's tough though.
What's tough?
Wait,
Being
what's
on the
up?
Nets right now.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, it seems like they're
Oh,
just
yeah.
finding ways to lose.
Because you're a Knicks fan, I see.
Oh, I don't really. It doesn't really matter.
Okay. Anyhow,
We got some games tonight. I know that, dude.
okay. Okay. At 7:30 p.m., we have got the Trashy Wizards at the Knicks.
What do you think here? Final score. What do you got? Prediction.
Knicks by 19.
Knicks by 19, covering the
Wow.
spread. Let's go. Next game up, you have
Michael?
the Bulls at. Oh, Michael. Oh, yeah, Michael. What's your
No,
pick?
I agree. I agree with Michael.
Michael.
Your Knicks got to win this game.
I believe
They
in it.
have to win this game,
I
man.
know.
Must win.
You can't be losing to the garbage Washington Wizards.
Randall,
No.
40 burger.
Because that's not okay.
Not okay.
Not okay.
Anyhow, next one. The Bulls at Raptors.
Hell yeah.
You know, I got the Bulls win by 4.
I
Wow.
love it.
Love that. What's your
Oh.
final score?
You know, I think it's going to be very low scoring. I think it'll be Bulls 104, Raptors 100.
Wow. Brian would say, what is this, 1997? Yeah. 9 o'clock, you got Thunder at the Jazz, Mike.
Are the Thunder going to win that one because SGA is averaging 31 points a game.
Love.
And I just think it could be too much.
Final score?
Thunder 114, Jazz 103.
Love it. 10 p.m. on TNT. Timberwolves.
Oh,
Grizzlies.
ooh, well,
Target Center. Minnesota.
the Timberwolves can pull it off.
Yeah.
I'm saying Timberwolves. Well, they barely beat the Pistons, so if they barely beat a shitty team, so I'm saying Timberwolves by 9.
Timberwolves by 9. Love it. Next game, final one of the night. You have the
Okay.
Sacramento Kings hosting the Pacers.
Okay, so I'm going with the upset here.
Let's go. Love the
Pacers
upset.
Love it.
Pacers over Sacramento Queens.
Yeah.
Final score.
Pacers 110. The Queens 106.
Pacers and the under. Absolutely love it.
I think Pacers can pull out the upset.
Are you staying up for those late games, those 10 p.m. games? So tough, dude.
I mean, it's late, you know.
I know. Those West
I
Coast
mean-
games. is
I mean,
brutal.
I stayed up for the Lakers game last night, and look what
Yeah.
happened.
What happened?
Dominant performance.
Yeah, dude.
By D'Lo. All right, Michael.
Yes.
Let's get some comments. And Hope Barnes is commenting right now.
Let's
Is
go.
he?
We have a ton
Oh,
of comments
Wait, hold
here.
up.
We have Raul Ortega saying, "Good morning, my friend."
Absolutely.
Josh B says Tatum is greater than
Wow.
Randall.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, no, dude. Those
Oh,
are fighting
no.
words, JB.
No, Josh. No, buddy.
Raul says epic. Brian Barnaby says Michael,
Barnes, buddy.
a complete natural. Tony's heard his name before.
Brian loves that.
Barnes.
And you missed Renee's comments, dude.
Dude.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't.
We've
see
got to read off her
Oh,
comments.
really? Okay. Michael, you read off Renee's comments. How about that?
Renee says, "Let's go, Michael."
Yeah.
That's actually what she sounds
That's
like.
exactly how she sounds.
And then Renee says, "You're killing it on the table."
Yeah.
Yeah, Renee.
You sat in that
Yeah,
seat and
and
took
took
charge. Something
charge.
Renee could never do.
Yeah.
Nope. Anyhow, and then she says, "Glad to see you on the best sports show around." I agree with you.
Oh, yeah, you are doing a great job, dude.
Anyhow, Tony,
What's up?
I got a very important question for you. Who are your top 10 all-time NBA greatest players?
Oh, you are all top 10?
Yeah, let's go,
couldn't
man.
even name you top 10 players.
even
in
name 10
history,
players.
dude.
This the sports show, you know?
I know I'm not the NBA guy. I'm the non-NBA
Michael, you.
guy.
Michael's
the NBA guy.
Michael,
You.
let's-
my top
Take
10.
charge.
let's hear your top 10, Michael.
Oh man, Kobe,
Kobe,
Jordan,
Jordan.
like my starting 5, I guess you could say.
Sure, yeah.
All right. All right. I'd have.
Wait, hold up. I think Barnes is saying, "Can't wait to see how Tatum stole Christmas."
That's
Raul saying that you were made for this, Michael.
Well, Barnes, it looks like you
Lost the job.
Well, Barnes, it looks like
Yeah.
I'll be filling in permanently.
yeah,
Barnes can stay
and wherever.
stay on vacation.
Yeah.
No offense, Barnes, but I still love you, and we'll be talking trash about Tatum when you get back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Love it. Do I have to get my 5 still?
Oh yeah, I'm
You
sorry.
said Jordan
Oh, God,
and
sorry.
Kobe Bean, right?
Jordan, Kobe,
Jordan.
um, I don't know. It's tough. I need more time to think about it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Anyhow, let's get back to talking.
Let's
Yeah.
get back to talking.
There we
While
go.
he's thinking about his
about
list here.
Absolutely. I think that's pretty much it for the NBA tonight. We went over tonight's games, went over last night's games. So I say let's go now quickly, just for a little bit, to the world of the National Football League.
He wants Jefferson, climbs the ladder. Oh my goodness! Justin Jefferson, the catch of his life. Burrow fires, intercepted, picked off at a pick six. Mika Fitzpatrick, an absolute ball hawk. Niners twist up front and get to Tagovailoa. Bosa again. Mahomes escaping on the move, stops, spins, flips it forward for the touchdown.
Stop it.
Aaron Jones. Oh, what a tackle! Quincy Williams with a pile driver.
All right.
Yes, Tony. Yes.
All right, Michael, let's go. We had a little NFL talk here
Okay.
since, obviously we'll be doing our frenzy tomorrow. But of course, since you're here, we're definitely going to get some of your picks for this weekend. But real quick, though, who are you a fan of in football?
Pittsburgh Steelers.
You're a Steelers fan.
Yes, I'm sorry about that. Barnes.
Oh,
So is Renee.
Yes, Renee's a Steelers fan too.
Renee,
I don't know if
let's
you knew
go.
that. Yeah, dude. Tough loss, obviously, against the Bills, but I mean, I'm sure you kind of saw it coming a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't have a TJ Watt, so
Yeah,
there's
that's
no
tough.
chance that was happening.
And he's so good on defense. I'm pretty sure he was leading
he's
the league again in
dominant. Oh, yeah.
sacks. Ridiculous. What do you guys think? I think Tomlin's sticking around, right? I know there was talks
Yes.
about him maybe taking a year off or something, but he's going to be coaching.
Well,
next
he's
year,
come
right?
back for his 18th year.
That's awesome. What do you feel about him?
I feel good because
Yeah.
he's led to non-losing seasons
Right.
all 17 years.
Now that's great. I love that stat. It's really tough for a coach to do that, but I was talking to Brian about it last week, and even he's like, at some point, it's like, when are you gonna like have that playoff push, get back to the Super Bowl? I mean, is your leash with Tomlin a little short now, or are you gonna ride him out till he retires? Basically,
a Steeler tradition is we don't fire head coaches.
right?
We're just gonna stick it out, man.
I know. What do you guys have, like 7 head coaches in franchise history or something? It's like really low.
We've got 3 in the last 55 years.
That is ridiculous.
That is so basically a coaching change happens every 18 years.
That's crazy. And what year is Tomlin in, by the way?
18.
Oh,
That's kind of getting up there.
that is get up there.
Getting up there, you know.
All right, cool. But let's get to some divisional round here this weekend. I'm again totally stoked for Sunday to have Brian back, and we'll be a little more in depth, obviously, recapping some games. And we're gonna be like when we go live, which is so I didn't realize the Chiefs Bills game's at 6:30, Michael, on Sunday. How sick is that?
That is sick.
Oh,
we're going
that's a
live
sick game.
at 7. Like we're gonna be in the middle of the game.
I'll be tuning in.
Hell yeah, brother. But Saturday we got a couple matchups here. We got Texans at Ravens. Obviously Ravens having a pretty stellar year, 13-4. Lamar staying consistent on the back end of the season too. Obviously making it into the playoffs, which is huge.
Obviously, he stayed healthy this year, so that's why they're number 1 seed.
Yeah, exactly. No ankle injury, kept the turnovers down. But obviously the Texans, they have momentum, defeating the Browns last week too. CJ Stroud's on fire. What do you think's What do you think's gonna happen in this game?
I think Ravens can just come out and win by a game-winning field goal.
Class. That's literally the classic Barnes prediction.
Barnes
Game-winning field goal at the end. How many yards out is that field goal?
I'm saying Tucker bangs 61.
Oh,
Yeah, so he's got to put the team on his back.
that'll tie his record, right?
No, 66 yards is his record.
Is it really 66?
Yeah.
I've
That's
done a
crazy.
74.
So no.
Mike, nah.
Nah.
No, buddy.
All right, cool. And then Saturday night, we have the 49ers hosting the Packers. This is a pretty crazy game in my eyes. I mean,
That'll be a good one.
I know it is gonna be a great one. And no pun intended. I love Jordan Love.
Me too.
Love. And obviously, like them defeating the Cowboys so emphatically was just sick to watch. But the Niners, I mean, the talent pool there is so vast.
I know it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the craziest prediction. I'm saying Packers run to San Fran and stun the fans.
Really?
I'm saying Packers by 3.
Yeah, Jordan Love does well.
I think Packers 34, Niners 31.
Wow, dude.
Because we've seen this before.
Mm-hmm.
Of the Packers going to somebody's arena at the low seed in the second round and beat them.
Yeah.
Just like they did to the Cowboys 7 years ago.
Wow, I love that, dude.
That would be
Love
an
it.
absolute stunner. Putting some respect on the Packers name. Brian went to a Packers game this season.
Barnes?
Barnes went to
Barnes.
Lambeau Field.
Barnes.
Barnes. Was it the Chiefs Packers? I think it was
Barnes.
Chiefs Packers.
I gotta see your comments, Barnes.
Let's see if Brian's in the comments.
Yep, he is.
He is. Brian
Okay,
Barnaby
okay,
says,
so
from a
distance.
distance, he says, Tucker off the crossbar from 66.
Yep, I was right, Barnes.
Hell yeah.
Barnes.
We actually have a couple comments too. We got Double B more in the house. Josh B, excuse me, says Double B could never be Wally pipped, he says. Laughing, Raul laughing. Josh B says his starting five is Jordan, Kobe, LeBron,
Ooh.
Shaq, and then Duncan.
Oh, he's got Shaq and Duncan on the same
Yeah.
team?
That would be kind of gnarly.
Okay.
Hell
Josh.
yeah, dude.
Yo, Josh, you want to hear my top five? Starting
do you got?
five. Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, Wilt, Kareem.
Oh,
Booyah.
Kareem, dude.
Booyah.
A little hook shot action. Michael could never do the hook shot.
He could have. It's over Tatum.
Exactly.
Oh, dude, exactly.
And I could see Mike posterizing a Trae Young over there.
Oh yeah.
I feel like
Definitely.
Michael, would you rather hit the hook shot on Tatum or posterize Trae Young?
I
Michael.
don't care.
Okay.
They're both great.
Anyhow, more big NBA news. The Pacers traded for Pascal Siakam yesterday.
Is that a fact?
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
kidding, dude.
Yeah, I
Why did you
saw.
guys mention that?
You
Why did I
ask?
mention that earlier? Huh?
What do you think about that trade?
My brother's a Raptors fan, and the Raptors are just going to suck without him.
Right.
And the Pacers looked really stacked with him and Tyrese.
Mm-hmm.
Halliburton,
Yeah, it's good for them.
Miles Turner,
Mm-hmm.
and TJ McConnell. Yeah, so the East is getting stacked.
That's crazy.
East is getting mobbed.
You think? Well, I guess if the Lakers were to the finals, they would win out of the West. Never mind.
Anyhow,
Anyhow,
enough of that.
yeah, I guess Raul. Maybe Raul's a Niners fan, because he says, "Come on, let's talk about what everyone wants to hear." How about the Niners? He says.
Well, buddy, don't forget the Niners haven't played in 2 weeks, and the Packers just stormed out on the Cowboys.
Yeah, I was saying that earlier this week too. I really do think sometimes that bye week, like, sometimes hurts teams.
It does.
But Raul says he thought he made for this, but never mind that this is the most uneducated guess in football today. Packers are going down, he says. I guess we'll see. Again, the Niners, it is tough. Like Mike was saying on the table. The Packers having the momentum beating the Cowboys. I think that's like Matt LaFleur is like pumped up, and he's a great coach.
He's fired up.
Yeah, he is. He's certainly firing up that team. Their running back, Aaron Jones. Absolutely, like, ground and pound guy.
He's ridiculously good.
He really is crazy good. So, the Niners do have their work cut out for them, and I think that the spread for the line is -9.5.
Yeah, it is.
Which, I think that's kind of crazy that they're giving San Fran 9.5 points. That seems like a lot to me.
You can't forget about that Jordan Love performance.
I know, dude. I think people are kind of
And
looking it
speaking of football news, Mike McCarthy to remain Cowboys coach
That's
going
right.
into the 2024 season.
What's your first reaction on that, bud?
I thought, my uncle was texting about this yesterday, so it's very funny this is happening because my uncle said this is crazy news. And then he said, what do we all think? And then I said, because it's happened to Cowboys for 28 years, you can't trust anything Jerry Boy says.
Oh, yeah?
Because he says, I believe Mike McCarthy can take us to the promised land, but look what's happened.
Mm-hmm.
He's not got past the second round.
Yeah, very true.
So you can't trust anything that Jerry Boy says.
Would you rather have seen McCarthy go? Like, get fired?
As a Steelers fan? Nah.
No.
No.
It's tough, dude. I don't know. I think all these teams too that have those questionable coaches, even like the Steelers, honestly, being one of them. Where it's when are we going to kind of have that playoff run? And this year, you have so many coaches that are going to be available. Like Jim Harbaugh trying to get back to the NFL. You have Belichick. You have Pete Carroll. You have Mike Vrabel. All these coaches are really good, and it's like
all these coaches trying to get jobs.
I know, and I feel like if I'm the Cowboys, I don't know, man. I probably would have gotten rid of McCarthy because I'm like,
I would have too.
They have the talent. CeeDee Lamb is so good. Obviously, Dak is still good. Your defense was good, and it's
except not for the division round game.
No, obviously not. No one showed up for that game.
No.
But again, I mean, who's to blame at that point? Because you know your talent.
Jones is to blame.
Yeah, you got to blame higher up. You got to blame
Jerry
some
boy.
leadership, coaching, GM, like ownership. So I don't know. I think getting rid of McCarthy. Imagine them they bring in like a Pete Carroll or Bill Belichick, and they're like they have that talent pool. They could hit the Super Bowl.
Maybe, but don't forget, this is the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm. They're very true. I mean, they seem to be cursed.
The Cowboys are under a cold spell.
Yeah. Since like '95, I think it's been ridiculous.
Since '96.
It's unbelievable, and it's so funny too.
28 years.
Like, I was growing up and watching Tony Romo, and you hear so many great things about him and how much of an issue he was against the Giants, and it was just
but then he just loses in the
first round every time.
But then he had that botch kick against the Seahawks from 19 yards out to win it.
Yeah,
and they screwed that up.
It's a shame. Like you said, it's just like this dry spell.
Big choke.
Yeah. Did you see Jerry Jones when they lost to it?
Oh, I saw it. Yeah.
Oh, he was so tight.
He was out of it.
Yeah, he definitely was out of it.
Yeah. And ask my Uncle Jimmy says drama in Dallas right now.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. I mean, rightfully so.
Drama and chaos in Dallas right now.
And their fan base is
it's so toxic.
Very toxic.
It's so toxic.
And they're like they're a very large fan base. I mean, I know Cowboys fans
they
from
come
everywhere.
Storming into games during the playoff. Like,
yeah. It's crazy, and they're another team that have almost like you can compare it to Jets fans almost where it's like they have no patience. They want to win right now.
And
it's tough out there.
And they're like the Toronto Maple Leafs of the NHL because they blow in the playoffs.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right.
Time.
A couple comments here.
Okay, let's read some comments.
Raul says if Aaron Rodgers could never beat the Niners in the playoffs, I can't give Love his first attempt. That's an interesting stat. Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, it's tough, dude. I mean, I don't know. I mean, to say that it just like kind of feels like it, like Love, the Packers being the youngest team in the league too, defeating the Cowboys. I mean, it's almost like a destiny thing. But
Jordan Love first year experience.
Yeah. And again, like, I mean, it's just so crazy. A couple years behind Favre, and it really didn't look that promising for Green Bay this season. Like the Packers fans seemed like they didn't expect much. And they really lucked out. Captured the lightning in a bottle, as Barnes likes to say.
Barnes. Where are you right now, Barnes?
Barnes is on the beach. Well, he's probably getting breakfast, maybe.
Well, he's probably
on the beach.
Streaming, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Raul says to say a team didn't show up to a game in the playoffs knowing that it was all or nothing is blasphemy. They were there. They just not cut out for it. Dak is mediocre, he says.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I mean, again, like not showing up. I mean, it's a professional team. Obviously, they know the gravity of the situation, but and I think at the end of the day, again, I think Mike McCarthy was heavily outcoached.
He was
by LaFleur. Yeah. I don't know if LaFleur does much of the play callings on offense, but we know McCarthy does. And obviously, I mean, that offense wasn't getting anything going. So,
the first half, ice cold.
I think CeeDee Lamb had like 2 receptions in the first half. Like,
he dropped an easy first down.
Yeah, so bad. And then, again, like once that
Butterfingers.
And I think it was the same deal where, I talked about it too. Like, I never had defense like they do now in GB, he says. I mean, their defense did do great. The secondary did a great job. Again, there's a reason why CeeDee Lamb only had 2 receptions that first half. And also, I'm pretty sure, Green Bay had the ball first and they come out. Their first drive was like a 10-play, 7-minute drive.
It was due to a defensive penalty.
Yeah, and it's like, and that whole time, like as a quarterback, you warmed up, but then you go through the national anthem, then you're on the sideline because your defense is out there for so long. Like, it's tough to come out hot. I don't care like what level you're at. It's just tough to kind of come back from.
I agree with you, Tony.
But yeah, dude, I guess we'll see what happens. Rest of the divisional round here.
Oh yeah, let's get the 2 Sunday games.
Yeah, 2 Sunday games, 3:00. This is going to be a fun ass game for sure. In Detroit here, they are going to be hosting the Buccaneers.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun.
We know the story about Baker. We also know, how
Baker's
high
kind of a weird quarterback. Honestly,
he is.
Baker's weird.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, you look at the season. Look at the Bucs record too, 9-8.
Didn't he come like out of Oklahoma? Right, he came out of Oklahoma U.
Yeah. And obviously, we know his storyline with the trouble with the partying, the lack of high level, high octane quarterbacking. But I mean, last week, what he threw for like 300 and some odd yards, second quarterback in Bucs history to do so. in the playoffs. The other one being Tom Brady. And yeah, they beat the Eagles pretty decisively. What they score, like 39 points, 32 points on the Eagles. Defense was great. Eagles got no offense going. Talk about a momentum shift in Tampa. They're in Detroit, right? Detroit's a dome, I believe, right? It's a retractable roof, or it's a dome. So they're probably, weather's not going to be a huge factor.
No.
I don't think.
Nope.
Which is good. Definitely works in favor of Baker.
Rooftop closed.
Yeah, dude. So that's huge.
Anyhow, Jared Goff stats. He's 30 TDs, 12 INTs, and 4,579 passing yards through the end of this year. Wow.
Which is great. Interceptions. Yeah, actually, 12 is not terrible.
No, it's not. No.
Wow, second in the league in yards and then fourth in the league in touchdowns. He's had an absolute
good year,
stellar year for him. Dan Campbell too said, I don't know if you saw his locker room speech after they beat LA, but he looked right at Jared Goff, was like, you deserve to be a quarterback here.
Dan Campbell's a hype coach.
Yeah. And again, that was a huge narrative against the Rams last week. It was the quarterback to quarterback trade. Who made the better trade? You know, so Goff, especially, I feel like, since leaving the Rams too, has definitely not had as much of a good career, I guess, or a few seasons as Stafford. So I think that was a huge storyline for him. Getting that proverbial monkey off his back.
Hey Barnes. Curious question.
Hey Barnes.
When are you going on a vacation next?
Yeah, that is a very good question, because he goes on vacations often, that guy.
He does, because he needs his sun and he just gets his tans.
Yeah, gets the tan, hates the
man
cold,
needs his tans,
needs the beach, the drinking.
He needs his women.
Needs the women, the one woman.
Well, the one girlfriend he's dating right now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Barnes, hey Barnes, if you're listening to this, I think I'm your permanent replacement. So you just stay in Mexico and just
stay on the beach, dude,
and just chill with them.
Send us a postcard.
And send us a postcard because we miss you here, buddy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got Miss Barnes.
Raul says, the Eagles were never the same after facing the Niners.
True fact. Yeah, that's true fact, bro.
No, you're totally right. And again, those last 6 games, they're 1-5.
Oh my God.
It's tough, dude. And
the Eagles went on a downhill after that loss to the Niners.
It's just a sharp decline, dude. A significant fall from grace for sure.
Downhill.
Who do you think is to blame there? Do you think it's the locker room woes? Do you think it's Sirianni?
Oh, good question, actually. I think it's the stupid fans.
You think it's the stupid Eagles fans? Yeah, no, that's true.
They have nothing but obnoxious and toxic.
The Eagles have some of the worst fans.
Oh, absolutely.
Even the Phillies too. Flyers fans are all right. I've had good experience with Flyers fans.
All the Philadelphia sports fans are brutal.
Yeah, no, that is true.
Simple as that.
As simple as that is right. But real quick before we move on from this game, what do you got? Bucks, Baker, the inconsistent season, Lions all the way. Lions right 10. Now. Lions by 10, so they cover the spread at -6.5. What do you think? What do you think the final score is?
I think it'll be Lions 34, Bucks 24.
Wow. All right, baby. So Lions and the over. I could see that high scoring game for sure.
Now, the important game of the week.
Let's go, baby.
Chiefs at Bills. We're stupid Taylor Swift to be showing up in the building, which hopefully the Bills can send her home crying. Yeah. Anyhow.
So you're anti-Chiefs?
Oh, absolutely.
Really? You don't like Mahomes?
The team's toxic. You kidding me?
You think a team's toxic?
You see, Travis Kelce is a douchebag.
I can see that.
He slams players like him. He does the tush wipe. Yeah. Which, who the fuck does that, honestly? And I think the Chiefs are in for karma.
Yeah, I think so too.
Anyhow.
Chiefs, this is their first playoff game on the road, correct?
During the Mahomes era, yes.
Yes, of course. This is Mahomes' first playoff game on the road. Bills had a crazy good back end of the season.
They did.
Took care of business, against your Steelers.
Yep.
But again, that's not. I don't know. And even so, the Chiefs game too wasn't really all that exciting. Wasn't that high scoring?
It was boring.
It was kind of boring. The Dolphins sucked, and the Chiefs honestly didn't even capitalize that much.
Speaking of, my mom was telling me that dozen people were hospitalized at that game due to the frigid cold temperatures.
Stop it! Really?
Yeah, no joke, Tony.
That is crazy. It was frigid there. I know a girl who works for the Chiefs. But she does in-house stuff, so she was inside.
Okay, good.
So she's like not in the cold, but she was telling me how she said how freezing it was in there, dude, out there.
Yeah,
and their stadium's a little older too.
Old stadium.
So like it gets windy, it gets cold.
Windy, cold, nasty.
Yeah, dude.
The fans.
Mm-hmm. And you got, I guess at that point, Miami, right? Two has never won a game in weather below 40 degrees, I think. So what do you got for final score? Bills win this.
I'm saying Bills win this 38-34.
38-34. So Bills in the over. I like that. High scoring.
Saying Josh Allen throws a game-win touchdown pass with 20 seconds left.
You think the Chiefs could put up 34 points?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, that's true. You think at this point, I mean, you think Kelsey's maybe looking towards the last few years of his career? He's a little older.
He's like 34, 35.
Right? Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's tough. Chiefs definitely need one thing I think Brian and I talked about a lot that they lacked was like a number one receiver, which they don't have really.
Well, except for Rashad Rice.
Right.
As Barnes tortured you at Madden.
He got a little banged up though against Miami, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
So it's tough too when they don't have that many choices. Mahomes could honestly, I guess, at that point do so much. Yeah. What do you think about Josh Allen though?
He looked good in the wild card round.
He was slinging that ball.
I think it's his time.
Yeah, you think it is his time?
It's his time to shine.
That's awesome. So you I guess early Super Bowl prediction at this point.
Lions, Ravens.
Wow.
I think it's the Lions' year to finally go to the promised land.
And you think Lions beat the Ravens? You think Ravens pull it off?
Ravens over Lions.
Ravens.
But as long as the Niners or Chiefs aren't in it, I'm fine.
Yeah, true. As long as Niners Chiefs aren't in it,
I'm fine.
That's a good pick, dude.
Or the Packers.
Or the Packers. So Lions, Ravens. What's your final score for the Super Bowl? Ravens.
Ravens win by 7.
Ravens win by 7.
You know what? I'm thinking this is a low-scoring game. You know what? I'm saying Ravens 20, Lions 13.
Wow. People hate low-scoring Super Bowls, but I love them.
Really?
Yeah. I love it when it's low-scoring. Not a lot of offense.
I don't like too low.
I don't like too low. Yeah, no, of course not. But I think that's a good medium right there, dude. Speaking of a good medium, Matthew Gabriel in the house says, Michael, let's go, dude.
Matt, buddy. Oh, I wish that you were here seeing this, Matt.
Yeah, me too, dude.
Come on, Matt.
And then, of course, we have Raul back in the house saying, yeah, Lions are forced this season.
They are. Yeah.
Right, Bills with the upset revenge for sure against the Chiefs. Taylor Swift is now on football NFL cards. So, yeah, they're probably going down.
Yeah.
And then Raul says it was -6 over there in Kansas City. And then Josh M in the house. What up, boys? And he says, sup, Michael. What's up, Josh? Appreciate you, hanging out last night. Great time on the gaming corner, dude.
Wait. What does Josh look like again, Tony?
What does he look like? Josh M. I saw his face for the first time really yesterday. Pretty typical guy, clean shaven.
Good.
Yeah, who's wearing a Yankee hat at the time, which is, I guess that's fine.
Does Josh like Tatum?
I don't know how Josh M feels about Tatum. I don't know who his allegiance is. I would imagine Josh M's just tall, bald, old. I don't know if Josh M follows basketball. I don't know. Josh M, let us know if you follow basketball. Who's your team? How you feel about Jason Tatum?
Hey guys, Tony.
What's up?
When is Barnes coming back?
Sunday. He'll be back.
Okay, so he's not gonna be back in time to say goodbye to you.
Oh yeah.
To me.
When are you going back to school?
Saturday.
Oh, you're going back.
I won't be seeing Barnes.
Oh, you won't be seeing Barnes then. No.
Come on, Barnes.
I know. Doesn't Barnes know this?
Barnes.
Josh B says Josh B loves Tatum.
Come on, Josh.
Talking in the third person now. Josh Epps is not a huge basketball fan or basketball guy. Grew up watching Jordan jump from half the court, and it was never the same.
No, it was not. Absolutely.
Oh man, it's so crazy, dude. I wish, because obviously people like really glorify the Jordan era of basketball, rightfully so. But it's just like a time I wish I was around for that. Like to be able to see that.
Well, Tony. How old are you?
Sick, dude? I am 28 years old, Michael.
So you were live when Jordan was winning those finals.
But slightly though.
I was a tiny little boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have a tiny mini Tom Selleck.
Yeah.
a tiny little Tom Selleck.
Yes, I was.
And Michael looked like Jim Carrey, by the way.
Oh, definitely.
God, he's got that scaring face to scare Tatum away. Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know, it was his birthday yesterday, Jim Carrey.
How old is he? Michael, check.
I think he's 67.
No, not that old. 56?
No.
I'm saying 62. Check.
62.
62.
Oh, wow. All right, Michael.
All right, so that wasn't that far.
Michael knew that.
He was from Canada? Wow.
Yeah, you didn't know that? He's a Canadian man.
Wow. Now, search up the Grinch and compare that photo to Michael's face.
All right, let's see. Jim Carrey.
Let's see how much this similarity is between him and
That's
Michael.
great.
Oh, yeah.
There's the
Hang
photo.
on. Get
Hold on.
to the
Yeah,
Grinch photo.
we're going to get to it. Right, here we go. Hold on. Let's share the screen. Here we go, Michael. This is all for you. Michael, do the... Yeah.
That's so him.
I can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh. Josh B saying
Face is hilarious.
Oh wow, Josh B in the house saying today, by the way. He says today's Mark Messier's birthday. Wow, happy birthday to the captain.
How old is he? Tony, check.
He's got to be like 72.
Nah.
Nah.
I'm saying 63. Check. I called it.
Wow, how do you know these ages,
What?
dude?
Because he's smarter than you.
I guess so. Barnes is good with the ages too, but maybe you're better than him.
Who knows? Maybe.
I thought he was way older than that.
No offense,
I mean,
Barnes.
years of hockey, I guess. I met Mark Messier once at Sacred Heart. Yeah,
Really?
he spoke at SHU.
Wow.
And I was at the time, I was working on the student news show. So obviously for a news story, we interviewed him. I didn't get to interview him. No, someone else did, unfortunately. Whatever. But I mic'd him up. I mic'd him up, dude. And then I made a joke about the light because we had a light set up, kind of like these lights, Mike, and it was reflecting off his bald head. And I made like a little joke and he laughed. And I was like, let's fucking go, dude. Speaking of let's fucking go, Josh B says, let's fucking go, Rangers. Ha!
Okay. Speaking of hockey.
Yeah, what do you got?
Let's get into the hockey world.
The
Let's
toss.
jump right into the hockey world. Let's do it.
Speed, here he comes. McDavid shoots. Top shelf. He scores. Captain with the overtime winner. That's the middle. Great hit. That's a world-class hit right here. Tomsky stepping. Rink wide. Made the full split save.
Are you kidding me?
Turn. Side of the net. Between the legs and they score. Filthy. David Pasternak. The silver trophy to the Golden Knights.
All right, dude. Couple comments, Michael, before we get to hockey. Josh M saying, I like Michael. He knows his stuff. I mean, you certainly do. And that's definitely one thing you need in a sports show host.
I might be better than Barnes.
I mean, you definitely tossed that hockey video like way better than he could ever.
I mean, Barnes, no offense, buddy. Sorry.
No, yeah, of course, no offense.
Barnes, just chilling on that beach, Barnes. Just chill on that beach with your girl.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Josh B loves the segue.
Okay,
Michael saying, oh, yeah. Glad you're there having fun, Michael.
Matt, when are you going to come in, Matt?
Josh M also says, damn, that pumped me up. He's ready to check his wife into the boards.
Oh, damn.
Josh B, LMAO. Dude, that is funny. But all right, we got some hockey games to talk about, obviously.
Let's jump into the scores from last night.
Of course, but
let's do it.
3 games scheduled last night. Only 2 of them were played. The Sabres game, I guess, postponed because of weather, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
But we have 2 other games we can recap here. 2 of which that I gave out some predictions, and I went 1 for 2 last night, so 50%. One win that I did predict was Detroit in overtime. I think I may have said they won 3-2 against the Panthers. Alex Lyon, I said watch out for him. The young buck getting his shot in Detroit. We know Ville Husso is out due to injury for a little while here. He gets 32 saves last night on 34 shot attempts. And Panthers, both goals coming in the second period.
So obviously, great job by the Detroit
Yep.
Red Wings to kind of hold off the Panthers offensively. The Panthers been on
They're doing kind of
absolute
good this
fire.
year.
The Panthers or the Red Wings?
But the Red Wings are kind of surprising
Yeah,
this year because they were bad for a long time.
yeah, they were bad for a long time.
They were trash for a
but
while.
they're getting some pretty good contributions. We know about Dylan Larkin. He's a good captain, great center.
Yeah.
But they have Alex DeBrincat, who I believe came over from Florida.
Imagine Tatum playing hockey.
I don't think he could handle it. There's no
'cause
way.
He'd be slipping and falling.
Yeah,
and
he wouldn't know what to do.
he'd be going. He'd be going to Winter Wonderland.
That is for sure. And they have a great talent pool. With Shane Gostisbehere too on defense.
Shane Gostisbehere?
Shane Gostisbehere.
Wasn't he a former Ranger?
No,
Wait, no, Wild.
Yeah, he was in the Wild. For
Oh,
a little
yeah,
bit.
yeah.
And I think originally he was on the Flyers way back when.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Right, Tony.
They have Dylan Sprong on the team as well. And then of course, they have
They've got Andrew Kopp.
Andrew Kopp, the former Ranger, who I believe he's contributed well enough. I mean, he had an assist last night, +2 on the ice, 22 points so far in the season. I guess for someone like him, I mean, he's pretty solid, And I guess Patty Kane was maybe injured yesterday.
Wait, hold up. Patty Kane's a Red Wing?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
He was with the Ranger.
That is correct.
He was with the New York Ranger.
Oh yeah, it says yesterday he was out for the remainder
Oh, that's
of
unfortunate.
the road trip. So leg injury, lower body injury, not related to the hip, which I guess is a good thing.
Anyhow, Tony, let's talk about your New York Rangers.
Oh hell yeah, brother! Let's go. We got a game tonight, actually.
All right, who are the Rangers playing
They're
tonight?
playing the Golden Knights. They're in Vegas, and it's going to be a 10 p.m. game. Yeah, one of those late games you want to try and stay up for.
That's a tough game.
I don't know. I'll do my best to stay up for it, but again, like 10 o'clock, you're maybe you can stay up for a period or two. By the time the first intermission's
Who
over.
knows? Yeah.
It's going to be almost 11 o'clock. I'm tired.
You're pooped.
I'm pooped.
You want to put that Tom Selleck mustache to sleep.
Exactly, dude. It needs its rest for sure. Rangers, though, I guess are they're favorites on the road here, -130, which is pretty crazy.
Oh yeah,
that you can bet the money line here for the Golden Knights and get plus money, which is absolutely crazy to me. Obviously, they're tight dogs. At just +110, but nonetheless, I mean, Vegas being dogs at home, that's unbelievable. And we know, Jack Eichel's on the IR, so that works in our favor. But still, I mean, you look at the Golden Knights last 5 games, they've won 3 out of the last 5. Beat the Bruins, beat the Predators, beat the Islanders, lost to the Colorado Avalanche and the Calgary Flames. But again, I mean, they're a great team. I mean, 25, 14, and 5. And of course, we know how difficult it could be to play in Vegas sometimes.
Yeah.
And the Rangers just kind of getting off their 4-game skid, back-to-back wins against the Caps and the Kraken. I mean, good momentum change for the team, but I mean, against a team of the Golden Knights, this is certainly going to be a big test for them coming off that 4-game losing streak and a lot of ridicule. I mean, again, the New York Rangers fan base is especially, the New York market, very short leash, very low margin for error. They're on a 4-game skid and people act as if the sky is falling, Michael.
Whoa.
I know, it's crazy. They were saying, oh, Laviolette's no good. Oh, the team's no good. And it's just like, at the end of the day, hockey teams, very much so. I mean, the game of hockey, I mean, you see these teams just get streaky. Sometimes they go on. Just look at, I forget what team it was that they went on like a 9-game win streak and they have like a decent record now, but they're really not even that good.
Well, it sounds like Tatum to me.
It's basically if Jason Tatum was an entire hockey team. I think maybe
the Rangers are in first place.
Yeah, they're in first place in the Metropolitan.
How are the Flyers so good?
I know Flyers.
That's so surprising.
Good. John Tortorella, former Ranger coach, dude.
Okay, so Eastern Conference, you've got the Bruins, Rangers, Panthers, Flyers, Hurricanes.
Yeah.
Your top 5 teams in the Eastern.
For me personally?
No.
Oh, I mean, say in general, these are the top 5 teams,
yeah,
on paper, which is crazy. I mean, again, looking at how the season went last year, I mean, I understand the Panthers made that crazy push in the playoffs, but you never expect them to be great in the regular season.
They came back down 3-1 against the Boston Bruins.
I know, crazy.
Wild stuff.
And you definitely wouldn't expect the Flyers to be in 4th place, and you probably wouldn't expect the Red Wings to be in 6th place.
But you wouldn't expect the Penguins to be in 9th place.
I know. Penguins, Caps, even the Islanders, talent, Devils, all down low, dude.
With all that talent, the Penguins just traded for Eric Carlson, and they're not doing as expected.
Yeah, no, not doing as expected.
I think because of their goaltending, they gotta get rid of that goaltender.
The Penguins are saying
Absolutely.
Tristan Jarry,
because he's been stinking up a storm.
Yeah, they definitely have had some.
He kind of sucks.
Some goaltending woes. Let's check him out. Let's see what his stat line is.
Sidney Crosby
so far this season. Tristan Jarry, 29 games played, 12-12.
Oh, that's
4.
not good. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, 916 save percentage, 2.48 games goals against. I mean, the save percentage isn't terrible. It's just tough. I mean, I don't think they really have a great backup. You know, Tristan Jarry getting the bulk of these games he starts here, which is fine. But maybe Pittsburgh just in general. Maybe their age is just catching up to them. I mean, half of those players on the team have AARP cards, Michael.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, back to the Rangers here. I'm definitely a little nervous in terms of what they could do in terms of goal scoring. I mean, again, you look at this team. Jack Eichel out for the Knights. I'll just double check this real quick. I would imagine he's still ruled out.
Yeah, I'd imagine that.
He's still on the IR. Week to week, 1 day ago. Golden Knights surgery out. Did he actually go surgery? Out week to week? No way. Stop it. After having lower body surgery. Wow, that is right. He had missed 2 games after sustaining an injury, a 2-1 overtime win against the Boston Bruins on Thursday. This was last Thursday, and already had surgery. Holy shit. That's crazy, dude. That's the second surgery in Jack Eichel's career.
Oh, that's not good.
I know, and I wonder what it was. It's so tough. Brian hates all the cloak and dagger.
Barnes?
Yeah, because every hockey injury is only lower body or upper body. They don't really disclose the injuries. That's specific anyway, and it's funny. Barnes gets like kind of tight about it.
Trivia question.
What do you got?
What team does Barnes like for the hockey world?
He is a Rangers fan.
Okay, Barnes.
Yeah.
How about Matt?
Matt Gabriel, Rangers fans. We're Rangers fans across the board, except for Michael.
What team does he like?
He's a Devils fan.
Oh,
but still, it's the same
but
thing.
He's still a good person.
Oh my god, yeah,
he's
a great guy, wonderful person.
Absolutely is.
I'm very excited to have a whole day with him after this. To be honest,
wow,
I know it's great. But again, like just like basketball too, he's kind of on the fence about who he's following.
Knicks fan? He's a Knicks fan?
He's a Knicks fan, but again, on the fence because he doesn't really agree with the moves they've been making.
Oh, he doesn't.
What
team does he like for baseball?
He's a Yankees fan.
Football.
He's a Jets fan. Those two are solidified.
So Yankees, Jets, Devils, Knicks.
Yes.
All right.
Well,
That's
right.
Except for the Jersey team, which now located in New York.
That's right. Yeah. We'll allow it. I mean, he's from Connecticut. You gotta get a little creative sometimes.
Anyhow, is there any more to say in the hockey world?
Yes, but real quick, final score for the Rangers. I say Rangers win this one, lower scoring, 2-1.
I'm saying the Rangers win it in a shootout, 3-2.
3-2. Yeah, it's gonna be a tightly knit game. Golden Knights are a very good team, dude. Gotta appreciate what what they have done as a franchise so far in the league.
I agree with you, Tony.
But we have actually a ton of games here. Starting off, we have the Avs in the Garden. The Bruins also having a tremendous home record, 13-3-3.
Just like the
Celtics. Crazy, they're 20-0. I did not know that. Good for Boston, I guess. But what do you think here? You want the Avs over the Boston Bruins?
God, yeah.
Yeah?
Any day.
What's the final score?
Avs 5, Bruins 3.
Totally agree with that. I will mimic that score. Next game here, we have the Battle of Canada here, Michael. We are in Ottawa, and the Montreal Canadiens are visiting the Senators.
Ottawa.
What do you think about Ottawa here?
Oh, Ottawa's trash.
Let's bring up the NHL music, huh? You want some music, AD? Let's get some music. Ottawa's trash. What do you got here? The Canadiens beating Ottawa. What's your final score, Michael?
I say the Canadiens choke this game.
Really?
Yeah, because they're known for blowing.
They are known for blowing.
I'm saying Senators 4, Canadian 3 in overtime.
Another overtime thriller. I've been fading the Canadiens so far, and they've been actually biting me in the ass for it. So I will say the Canadiens win in overtime 4-3 against the Senators. Next game, you have the Tampa Bay Lightning hosting the Minnesota Wild, Michael.
Yeah,
what do you got here?
Yeah, Lightning going to win that game.
Absolutely, totally agree. 6-4 Lightning. I'll say 4-3 Lightning. Minnesota, the Dogs on the road, obviously here. Next game, we're going to be going to Philadelphia. The surprisingly good Flyers in the Wells Fargo Center. You know the Philadelphia fans are going to be out tonight, Michael. They're going to be hosting the Dallas Stars.
I'm the Stars win.
Stars win. Upset on the road?
I'm thinking Stars 8, Flyers 5.
Love it right there. I agree.
They sent the Flyer fans home crying.
Love it. Love it. I agree. Stars, maybe a little bit lower scoring, though, because you have some good defense. There's some good goaltending.
Oh, yeah.
I would say Stars win this one, maybe 4-3. Next game up, we're going to the nation's capital in Washington, D.C.
Oh.
And you know it. The Capitals are hosting the Blues, Michael. The Blues minus 1 of 5.
DC.
A lot of politics here.
A lot of politic history there.
What do you think here? Ovechkin pulls it out?
I'm putting Ovi over the Blues. I'm saying Ovi has a hat trick.
Yeah, I would agree. I think he's due for it.
Yeah, I think
Caps
so.
have been faded a lot this season, but their record still remains pretty solid. Ovechkin with a lowly 27 points in the season, only 8 goals through, what are we at, 44 games?
Oh.
Pretty crazy.
That's terrible.
Terrible.
Now, question.
What do you got?
Do we think Ovi's a future Hall of Famer? Yes or no?
Absolutely, yes. He is an absolute animal. Big reason why the Capitals won the Cup, and the big reason why they've been competitive for so long.
Yeah.
Next game here, we're going to Buffalo. Let's go. They're hosting the Blackhawks.
Buffalo.
Connor Bedard, I believe, is still out from the broken jaw.
Oh, that's not good.
Buffalo, solid team. A lot of talent there. What do you think about Buffalo here at home?
The Sabres win 2-0.
Yeah, totally agree here. Sabres, great offense. Minus 290 at home. That's a crazy line. So I guess if you're playing for the crazy upset, bet the Blackhawks. They're plus 240. But next game up, we're getting to the later times. Another battle for Canada, Michael. The Calgary Flames are hosting the Maple Leafs. You said it. The Leafs suck. The Flames, not so good this season either, though. What do you think?
Leafs choke in the playoffs.
They do.
I'm saying the Flames 5, Maple Leafs 3.
I'm going to go against Michael here in this game.
Okay.
The Maple Leafs have the talent. They've been on a little bit of a schneid, due for the bounce back. So give me Toronto, the road favorites. I say they win 3-1.
Okay, now, next game, Kraken at Oilers. I'm saying Oilers 6, Kraken 3, because Connor McDavid is going to go out of his mind. So.
I do agree. That team I was thinking of that just had a good streak, but is kind of bad, was the Kraken, actually. So I'm going to go with the Oilers as well.
Yeah.
Their offense is second to none. That's not really true. I don't know why I said that. It's maybe like fifth to none, I guess. But Stuart Skinner also surprisingly good year for the Oilers. So let's go Edmonton. Minus 210 at home. We'll take Edmonton. And then give me the over, too. Over is probably 6.5. Give me the heavy over.
No.
Next game, late. Oh, go ahead. Intro the game.
Predators
Let's go.
at Kings in my Lakers arena.
That's right. So what do you got?
You know, I think the Kings look good.
Absolutely.
Kings 3, Predators 2.
That's right, dude. The Kings have had some great contributions here. Cam Talbot, great goaltender. Pierre-Luc Dubois recently was a catalyst in a victory. Hopefully, you can maybe parlay that here. 10 o'clock ESPN Plus Hulu. I say Kings win 5-4. Next game, Michael.
Kyrie's at Canucks. I say the Canucks smoke them 8-0.
I totally agree. Barnes is obsessed with the Coyotes. Barnes! But the Canucks cannot fade them. Heavy at-home favorites, minus 210. They're one of the best teams in the league. Tremendous scoring. JT Miller, Canucks 8-0.
Anyhow, let's check out other comments.
That's right,
Sorry,
dude.
let's see what Burns and Matter's saying.
Oh, my God. We have 16 comments to get through.
Oh.
Let's go. Raul starting up with any UFC talking here.
Oh.
Do you follow UFC?
No.
Yeah, no, me neither. Michael does a little bit. If he pops back in here, maybe he knows if any big fights are coming up, big title fights, dude, big cards. Josh M says, I have a recap for you, Raul. Guy A disrupted Guy B. Guy B beats the brakes off of Guy A for 2 rounds before knocking him out. End of match with a big smiling face. Haha. And insert Conor McGregor's name in there somewhere. Raul says in Buffalo I had to cancel a game. Too much ice. Josh B says the West Coast game. The late games. No one likes it. Raul, Josh, LOL. Josh B says they watch me more than I watch them. I can see Josh B sleeping on the couch trying to watch these games.
Me too, Tony.
That's my sports says Rangers need this W with almost everyone hurt in Vegas.
I agree.
No, I agree so much too. That's my sports. Thanks for tuning in. And the Rangers, they need to prove that they can get past a good goaltender too again, get the offense going. Ego needs to prove that he can shut down a team like the Golden Knights right now. Josh B says, sorry, Raul. And then Brian Barnaby says, settle down, Tony.
Barnes.
Josh B says, no Chell frenzy. Obviously.
Wait.
Yep.
We're skipping Barnes' comment.
I know. Well, Barnes says, you know what I'm saying. He says, offsides is bullshit. No need for it. Don't be a rat. You need offsides, dude. And Josh B got his frenzy. Okay, Josh B. What's up, bud?
What's up, Josh B? Anyhow. Is that all for hockey?
For the most part, we went over all the games.
Okay. Yeah, all the games we talked. Anyhow, let's jump into some baseball.
Oh, you want to go to the world of the MLB, dude?
What a play! Stop it, Skip. And Alonso cracks one. The Mets win the ball game. Out of sight.
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Drove deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
All right. It is the world of the MLB, ladies and gentlemen. Michael, what do you think about the offseason so far?
I think the biggest move off season, Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, yes, of course.
10-year, $700 million contract.
Absolutely ridiculous.
And I think that breaks the record for most money signing contract.
What do you think? How do you think the Dodgers are going to do this season?
That's a good question, Tony. You see, with a Shohei on that roster, I don't see how they could possibly fail.
Let's look up the rest of their roster. What that?
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah.
I mean, it's so tough because he's not pitching at all.
No, he's not. No. The Dodgers have big
This may not be updated.
hitters. The Dodgers have big boy
Oh, it is. Okay, cool.
hitters. But, they do have that Walker Buehler guy.
Walker Buehler, who
He's a good pitcher.
Great pitcher, but riddled with injury.
Yeah, but he's injured a lot.
They picked up Tyler Glass now, who's also a great pitcher.
Wait, is he a relief?
He's a starter. Came over from Tampa Bay.
Okay, so it's Buehler, Glasnow, and Kershaw.
And they
Most likely.
Tony Gonsolin, right? Probably the fourth starter.
Yeah. Honestly.
Fifth starter is maybe, Gratterall they use out of the pen a lot. Maybe Dustin May.
Yeah.
But again, Yamamoto. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yamamoto. Totally forgot about that. Yamamoto will definitely be their starter in their rotation. And it's tough because Dustin May, injury struggles. I mentioned Glass now, injury struggles. Walker Buehler, injury struggles. I think Gonsolin last year was injured for a little bit too. So they remain healthy. I think Bobby Miller too is another starting pitcher. The pitcher rotation could get really nasty.
Two-way players. Shohei Ohtani.
That's so crazy.
Now the catchers. Austin Barnes. Barnes. You're a professional baseball player now, Barnes.
Yeah, that's over for you, Barnes. You're not coming back here.
So Barnes. So you've got to stay loyal to Dave Roberts now.
Yeah.
So you've got to be in training, buddy.
Pitchers and catchers in a month, dude. But I don't know. Their catcher they have Austin Barnes, Will Smith. Yeah, Will Smith isn't that great, but obviously you get into their
You've got
Freddie Freeman,
who's
Max
good.
Muncy at third,
Muncy.
Gavin Lux, Miguel Rojas is pretty solid.
Now outfielders,
Mookie Betts. But again, like Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, these guys didn't show up for the playoffs this past season, but still, they're obviously probably good for the regular season. So Betts is gonna be good. Teoscar Hernandez, I think, is a good pickup. Jason Hayward's all right. Manuel Margot and James Outman, of course, is that good young guy.
Player.
Yeah. So they have a stacked team, but I think it really just comes to the matter of when it comes to the playoffs, are they healthy and are they hot? Because we've seen them just absolutely blow it in the playoffs, which is pretty interesting.
Okay. Let's check what Barnes is saying. No, he's not saying anything.
Wow, Josh B saying sort of frenzy, he says. He's like he wasn't really satisfied with that one. AP says, stop eating in the mic, man. That's my bad. I have to take a bite. Josh B says the greatest game on earth, baseball. And then Matthew Gabriel says, I'll probably be there around 4, Michael. Not sure, my man.
I gotta see you, Matt.
But happy you got back to the stew one more time. He says. Yeah, dude, it's sick to have you here. You do a great job on the show. Needless to say, you're a Yankee fan?
Yankees and Dodgers.
Yankees and Dodgers fan?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Two of the most popular teams in baseball.
That is true.
Yeah.
Very historic franchises.
Yeah.
Very good franchises.
A lot of World Series history.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, if it comes to like, Dodgers, Yankees.
That's hard.
Like, who are you going to pick, though?
I mean, I do love LA. And chilling with Michael and making fun of Tatum on the beaches. And we're going to get Matt there, too.
Hell yeah.
I got to go LA.
Wow. That's crazy. Good for you, man.
Yeah. Oh, I think Josh B's saying something.
I didn't get the intro. The screaming Tony. Telling yourself to shh.
Tony.
Oh, that's so funny. You'll get it tomorrow, Josh, but don't worry. Tomorrow's going to be a big frenzy day. Big frenzy day.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. But what do you think of the Yankees offseason so far? They're making some pretty solid moves.
Yankees got Juan Soto.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big boy move.
That's huge.
Oh, I think Josh B. the Pedersen. Tatum can be a Knick any day. What?
Tatum on the Knicks?
I mean, I don't think New York fans will be happy. Especially Michael.
What if Tatum went to the Lakers?
Wow.
I'd have to fly out to LA and tell Tatum to get the hell out of LA.
That's so funny. But yeah, so far you're impressed with the Yankees offseason?
I am, yeah.
Would you say the Dodgers have a better offseason though?
Oh yeah, much.
Yeah,
so.
definitely Yamamoto. Shohei.
The biggest story in baseball this year, the Mets.
You think they're the biggest story in baseball this year?
Let's talk about how your Mets are going to do, Tony. Let's talk about that.
You want me to talk about it?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
I don't know if they're going to do very good.
I
Honestly,
mean,
I'm a little worried about it.
Honestly, you've got to stay healthy. The Mets have got to stay healthy all year long.
I know. They certainly do have to stay healthy. And it's actually funny because I just saw like some highlights of Sterling Marte. And I'm like, dude, I don't like he's one of the biggest reasons why we didn't have any offense like towards that stretch of the season because he's injured.
Yeah, he is. And Pete Alonso's carrying other team.
Yeah, you can't just rely on him for your only power bat.
And you've got to get pitchers.
Yeah.
You've got to sign some
our rotation
pitchers
is absolute dog shit right now. We're not gonna,
it's terrible.
Relying on Luis Severino, dude.
No.
Like it's just not going to be good.
No.
The acquisitions we made are not that great.
No.
Obviously, I have high hopes for Kadai Senga. He was low key. He was a sneaky good pitcher last year.
And the Mets really blew it with getting rid of Scherzer and Verlander.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. Again, at that time, you're thinking, okay, like Cohen wants to get rid of these old guys, different strategy, bring in young people, develop the team for a year, be competitive the next one. So that's why I was like, all right, he's getting rid of Verlander, Scherzer. Those guys aren't going to be around the team in the next 3 years. Yeah. And they were struggling with injury.
Yeah, they were.
They weren't playing very well.
They're just older.
Exactly. Which is, like Cohen went out, took a chance on them. It didn't work out. So, I mean.
Cohen? Wait.
Yeah.
Gary Cohen.
Steve.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Took a chance on them, which is fine. I mean, at the time, it was a good idea.
Now,
certainly.
Tony.
But it didn't work out.
Have you been to a Mets game before?
Of course, yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Many times.
Citi Field?
Citi Field.
I love Citi Field.
Yeah.
Such a great time. Mike's been there too. I've been there with Mike, actually.
Wait, which Mike?
This Michael.
Oh,
Theodore.
this guy.
Yeah,
got it.
That guy right there. He loved it.
Yeah.
We had a great time.
That guy, a.k.a. Jim Carrey.
But I have some high hopes still. I mean, we still have, some great youth in the team. There's still talent across the board.
The Mets have good hitters, but the pitching needs to improve.
The pitching and the bullpen, I'm very worried for. I think Edwin Diaz is a big toss-up for me this season.
Edwin Diaz, he was injured all year last year.
Yeah.
And that's a big loss.
He came off a great year, like his best career year ever, the year before that. So it's like, what's he going to look like this season? Very tough. But I guess time will tell.
We just don't know.
I mean, the jury is still out on Stearns as a GM or president of baseball operations. I just can't. I don't know, man. I feel like some of his moves, like Barnes and I have talked about it, bargain bin moves. You bring some of these older guys. I mean, like, what's your strategy? You know, Carlos Mendoza as manager. I don't know, man. It's a big toss-up for me.
Matthew Gabriel saying, "Let's go Yankees, Michael."
Yeah, everyone's a little upset. Josh M saying Yankees. He says Michael dead to me. Josh
No.
B says, right, Josh? How do you say Dodgers? It's Yankees. All these Yankee fans, dude. He goes, admittedly, Josh M says, I am biased due to the familiar connections. Connections. What? Yes, I know, but I'm trying to say
Holmes.
But Yankees all day long for me. Any team that can be constantly be called dog shit by their fans and still get out there and try. I respect that, he says. Josh B says this kid's seen every one of his teams win a chip. Steelers, Lakers, Dodgers, Yankees. Who's your hockey team again, LOL?
Penguins, Josh B.
So you saw the Penguins win 3 cups.
Yeah.
You hear that, Josh B? I didn't know you were a Penguins fan.
You hear that, Josh B?
You hear that, Josh B?
Somewhere he is.
When were the Penguins in the cup final against the Sharks? What was that, like 2016?
16, yes.
2016?
Yep.
I was rooting for the Sharks so hard then.
But they didn't win.
They did not win.
Nope. They didn't win.
Oh my god!
Because other Sharks are poor and wasted.
Yeah, they are certainly poor and wasted now, dude. That's so funny. Josh B says add him to the list, dude. Josh
Add it
B's
to the list,
probably
Josh
like
B.
shaking his head right now. He's like, "Oh my goodness." That is kind of cool that you've seen all your favorite teams
I'm just
win championships.
I'm just lucky, basically.
yeah.
Lucky guy.
You are their lucky charm.
Honestly, what do we all think of Clayton Kershaw?
Clayton Kershaw.
Let's get to him.
I think he's gonna be a first ballot Hall of Fame pitcher.
No doubt.
No doubt in my
Because-
mind. His numbers are crazy good.
Because his career ERA 2.48.
That's unreal.
I mean, how can you not put a guy like him in the Hall of Fame?
yeah, you have to.
How can you not?
And career Dodger, loyal to his team.
Loyal to his team.
Like you got to appreciate that.
I believe he's had a couple of no hitters,
Yeah, Cy Young's.
and his whip is unbelievable.
Yeah.
His career whip is, whew.
He's a great guy. It seems too.
And he's got a lot of kids,
A lot of kids.
and he's married to his high school sweetheart,
Yeah. You'll love to see that, dude.
Ellen Kershaw.
He's from Texas, isn't he? Texas boy.
He's from AKA Jerry's World.
Jerry's World. Yes, he is. He's from Jerry's World.
Jerry's World.
That's so funny.
Hey,
I just want to check.
hey
PGA
Barnes.
too. Hey Barnes.
Hey Barnes. Let's see some comments, buddy.
Yeah, where's I'm sure
Barnes.
he's probably busy on the beach.
Yeah, you're probably busy with Sam.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyhow, is that all for baseball?
Yeah. That.
Okay. One more topic
What do you
because
got?
we got a little bit more time. NCAA basketball.
What do you got for us?
Okay, so UConn men are looking really hot.
Are you a UConn fan?
Oh, absolutely. And yeah, let's jump into that.
All right, let's check out
All right,
some
let's
scores
check
from
in some
last
stats.
night. Yeah, we don't have a video for college.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And yeah,
Games from
UConn's
last
number
night.
1 team in the country.
Are they really?
Yeah,
Oh, they beat Creighton last night, 62-48.
Creighton.
Creighton.
And then we've got North Carolina over Louisville, 86-70.
Love that.
And we've got the Houston Cougars, aka the Smokers, winning 77-54. Ouchie. And then we got Kentucky over Mississippi State.
That's right, 90-77.
And then we've got Arizona over,
USC.
which is known for LeBron's son.
Yeah.
LeBron's son balls in that team.
Barnes used to follow USC a lot.
Barnes. Really, Barnes?
Big USC fan. But they fall 82-67.
Oh,
Next up there, you have
No.
Auburn beating
Over-
Vanderbilt.
just like Jared Vanderbilt.
Jared Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt, big baseball school. I guess not much of a basketball school.
No. Okay, anyhow, we got Oklahoma over West Virginia by 14.
Love that.
And then we've got Shaq's LSU Tigers over Ole Miss by 9.
That's great, dude. So
Okay.
you're a big UConn guy?
I mean, I think if they keep this good things up, I mean, they've got a lot of talent.
It's so funny.
They can win it again.
Every year in March Madness, we always pick UConn to win the whole thing.
I mean, they can win it again, honestly.
yeah, sure. Why not?
I mean,
the year they won it.
Yeah, we did.
I don't see.
I know.
And,
dude. Cam Spencer leading the team in points, 15.
Cam
and a half
Spencer doing
points.
his thing. We've got Alex Caravan doing 15.3 points. Tristan Newton, 14.9.
Wow.
Donovan Klingon, 13.3. Yeah, the starting 5 is sick.
Yeah, that's dope. That's great to see.
The starting 5 is too good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they won it last year, and they dominated everybody. They crushed everybody in that tournament.
That's awesome. Yeah, they seem pretty dominant this season too.
Yeah, they whipped everybody last year. Anyhow,
you should watch out for Sacred Heart University sleepers, dude. The Pioneers,
okay,
men's basketball team.
Yeah.
Pretty solid.
Anyhow, Barnes, we know you like golf, so we're gonna jump into golf.
Yeah, we got not much to talk about in golf. I believe
We got time.
the tee times don't start until 11:30. So far no one's teed off yet.
Where is other golf taking place?
We are in La Quinta, California. Dude. That's right. I know you'd be hyped for that. Barnes.
You and I going to a golf tournament out there.
Let's go, dude. He'd be
and
so
absolutely
excited.
going to tease Tatum on that golf course.
Tee off on Tatum.
Because I'm going to hit home runs on Tatum.
Yeah, dude. But it should be a pretty good tournament.
Should be, yeah.
I kind of honestly forgot who I said would win this. I want to say Chris Kirk.
Yo, Barnes. Barnes, comment below. Who would you got win this golf tournament?
He said it yesterday.
He did?
That guy's funny name. It's not Ashton. Not Adam Shank. I know it's a large pool of players here. Ashke Bahadia. He wants to win.
Really, Barnes?
Ashke Bahadia.
Okay.
He said sleeper and to win. He doesn't start until 1:20 p.m.
Oh, that's
be on the
that's not for a
lookout
little while.
For that.
That's not forfeit time.
Yeah, we have some time for that. And then again, Chris Kirk, I think, isn't until around noon. Maybe.
When is Jason Day? Oh, soon.
Jason Day is teeing off at 11:41 a.m.
Soon.
So probably right after we wrap this up, he'll be teeing off. So it'll be great to recap round one of the Amex tournament tomorrow, which will be great. And then before we head out here, we have a few more comments, Michael. Josh M says, oh, wait, hold on. Oh, we got to go up a little bit. Josh B saying, lucky. Oh, he calls it front running, just like my best friend who's a Packers, Lakers, Yankees fan. I argue with him over about it. LMAO.
Yeah, Josh. We can talk about that one, buddy.
Yeah. That's right, Josh B. You come here in person. We'll talk about it in person, Josh B.
Then Josh B's making some laugh emoji faces.
Yeah. Josh M saying lefty 2, I believe, to Kershaw, probably.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
And then Josh M saying, gotta run to a meeting, boys. Thanks for the energy and sports talk. Josh M, you're always appreciated. Thanks for your energy too, bud. And then Josh B says, shoo. Later, JM. And he goes, Matthew Gabriel gotta tee off right off Tatum's head, Michael, with a pina colada under the palm trees.
Oh, let's go, Matt.
That's great, dude.
Yo, Matt, you know what? You and I and Barnes, we're going to golf, and Tony and Michael are going to watch, and I'm going to hit one, and Tatum is going to be flopping.
Absolutely. We can film it. Michael and I will be filming it
and
vlog it.
I can film beating Tatum in golf.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, the whole world will know that you beat Tatum in golf.
Oh, yeah.
The whole world. All right, Michael. Well, if you got anything else, I say that's a great Thursday sports report right there. Absolutely great show. Michael, I want to thank you so much for coming on. You're literally welcome anytime.
Of course, yeah.
I think this is I can easily say this has been the best show I've ever produced.
I'm Barnes's replacement.
You're Barnes's replacement. You are greater than
Barnes. Well, Barnes. Well, I mean, he's pretty great too.
No, he really is. Barnes is great too. But
he's
honestly,
got the voice, you know.
I would love to do like a like some sort of competition to see who can host a better show. And because you guys hit the ages, the stats. Obviously, you're well versed across the whole world of sports. You guys go head to head,
and maybe have Tatum in a timeout here.
Yeah, Tatum could be in the timeout corner,
like right next door.
Right next door. Josh B saying fun show as always. I want to thank all the fans for tuning in. Like I said, thanks again for Michael for coming into studio. Great to have you on the show.
Of course, I love it.
Anytime you want to come by, you're off from school. More than excited to have you.
Absolutely.
Thanks for Josh M. Hope your meeting's going well. Matthew Gabriel, Brian Barnaby for commenting while he's on vacation. All the fans out there tuning in. If you're new to Downtime TV, check us out on our YouTube channel.
Yo, Matt, we can maybe put Tatum in Northern California where how the fog is, where all the raindrops are.
Yeah.
And he'll be wearing a winter coat maybe in the summertime.
Absolutely.
And he'll be wearing his winter hat.
Check us out on Discord as well. I got a great community there right now. DTV Clubhouse. Check us out there.
Josh B says something else.
All we need is Michael Bukta and Matthew Ryan Day together.
Who's he?
Matthew Ryan is a fan of ours. He's
Is
from
he
New
nice?
Jersey. Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Good.
He's a very passionate fan. He's a Jets fan. Hated Zach Wilson. Used to call him every day. Zach Wilson ruins the team, whatever. So upset. You guys would definitely have a good conversation for sure.
I can see that.
But check out the Discord too. Link is on our YouTube community page. Link is right there. Very easy to join. And we appreciate all the fans out there. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the games. Let's go Rangers tonight.
And let's hope Tatum loses his first home game tomorrow night.
That's right. We'll see you all
Back here tomorrow morning.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do.